Hello everyone! So this is week 17 on the Trans Brothers channel, and this week is YouTube and stealth. So as for the topic stealth, I think it just depends on the person, whether going stealth is a good or a bad thing to do. I know that some girls have a severe gender dysphoria and they really cannot live unless they transition, and they have sexual reassignment surgery, they have, their breast augmentation and, all of that, and, the same for trans guys, they need bottom surgery and top surgery and all of that, and they want to live as the gender they should have been born. And I don't think that's wrong at all. I think some people are more open and some people are a little bit more private, and not even trans related stuff. I feel like some people don't want you to know what kind of underwear they have on, and some people will, wear, high cut shirt so then it's up here, and then you see the underwear they have on. Some people just prefer privacy, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think you should completely be entitled to that. There's nothing wrong about it, I suppose. I do think that if you deny your trans identity, that can be kind of detrimental. And I feel like if you feel like you're trans and you kind of, you identify with that, but you want to be stealth, I feel like you think of yourself as a trans man. And if, you go around and you say, oh yeah, my penis and this and that, and you haven't had that surgery yet, then it's kind of like keeping a deep secret from people because you identify with your trans identity. Sorry guys, I'm out of it. But you identify with that and then you feel like you're keeping a secret. So I feel like it just depends on the person and what they want out of life, and I'm totally open to talking about it because I feel like if we pass bills and we set laws for trans people, that doesn't really do anything for trans people to be accepted. I feel like if we educate people, that's how things are going to change, and that's how, there won't be any discrimination. Well, there will always be discrimination, gender identity, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, nationality. There will always be discrimination, at least a little bit. But when we educate people and we show people, we're just normal people, but, we just have a little dysfunction with ourselves, and we weren't born in the proper body. I feel like, that will get us closer to acceptance. So in that regard, I feel that stealth is a negative thing because we're just hiding and we're not doing anything for the trans community. We're not educating people. But again, I feel like some people have severe gender dysphoria. I feel that some people do not want to be associated with the transgender community, which I think is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing. I don't want to always be associated with the trans community. I mean, I come on YouTube, I make videos, people at school, people anywhere, if they ask me questions, I will answer them honestly and I will tell them the truth. But I don't always want to come up to somebody, hi, my name is Natalie. I used to be Yusuf. I used to be a boy. I'm a transsexual. I started hormones on June 28th of 2011. I don't want to do that. I'm a woman. I want to be recognized as a woman. I don't want to have to go and, tell everybody. I don't want to, have to tell my friends. My friends, that doesn't matter. But if there's a sexual relationship or, you know, a romantic relationship, I feel like it does matter. And I mean, I'm not saying I should, you know, keep it from friends or whatever, but I feel like it's nobody's business but your own. Except if you know, invite someone into your body, you know, then that's kind of different. Um, so for YouTube, I feel that YouTube is a wonderful, 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 wonderful thing. I would never have learned what transgender truly is without YouTube. I feel like I might not have ever transitioned. Or I would have transitioned later on in life because I learned what transsexuality was when I felt this is who I am. I finally find people who I identify with, and I feel like, you know, I can do this, I can transition. Because I always associated transitioning with, you know, being a, you know, 6'1" female with, you know, a rough, hairy jaw and, you know, a very, you know, clockable girl. So I learned a lot with YouTube, and I kind of found myself on YouTube. And my videos do help people. I do get a lot of wonderful emails and comments and messages about how my videos have affected people. So I'm happy that I have this experience, or I had this experience with YouTube, and I'm happy I can share my story and help people. And you know, when I was going through the beginning stages of my transition, I was, you know, just so happy that I can, you know, message girls who are going through the same thing as me. I can watch them. I can see the effects on the body. I can see the effects of hormones on the body. I can see, you know, where they've come from. And it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. And I'm so glad that, you know, we're accepted enough to, you know, be on YouTube and we can share our stories. And, you know, it's awesome. So now that I've rambled, I think that's all I really have to say on the topic. So if you'd like to check out my main channel, it is Natalie Sweetmind. So I'll put a link below to my channel and my Facebook page. So check that out, and I'll talk to you guys when I make a new video. Bye.